All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Roll call.
Bonnie Keegan here.
Roxanne Tufts-Keegan here.
Michael Green here.
Jonathan Sindorf here.
Tim Crummett here.
Okay, so we have, first item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. And what date are those for?
So the first one is July 27th,
Yeah.
and the other one is August 10th. But I think that's the one.
All right, so July 27th, this was, we had read these over, but there were some amendments and we approved
Yes.
those, so this is just needing,
Yeah.
so we just need to sign this then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we approved at the last meeting with the amendments, okay. So we have the minutes from August 10th.
So August 10th, under 1, it says we went into we opened up the public meeting at 5:35, and then it also says the non-public session ended at 5:35.
Oh, yeah, you brought that.
So, that's the only thing I have though.
Oh, you guys. So just that one correction?
Mm-hmm.
So we can go ahead and,
I'll make that correction. Yeah.
okay, make the motion to accept the minutes with that update. Somebody wants to do that? Tim, you did?
Yep.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So we'll give you that back. And Kim, the next meeting, we'll just sign those. That's all. We won't need to, oh, that's all good. So the next item we have is signature action item. First one is personnel action form for our new employee, Anthony Seal. Did I say it right? Andrew.
Close.
All right. So this is, he started on 8/10, and so this is just the employee, he needs to sign this, so. Go ahead and get that signed. You just have him come over and sign that tomorrow, Kim?
Does it say employer or employee?
It says employee, isn't it, or did you change it?
It says
Oh,
Yeah.
so, oh, okay,
Since I'm gonna have it.
okay. I'll sign that top one.
Because we originally had
Okay.
an employee, but.
Okay,
we started
That-
doing
and that's what I was wondering if that
Do we
was.
want to mention what Andrew Seal is?
Oh, Andrew, yes, Andrew is the new, he accepted the position of the laborer for the highway department, and he started on August 10th. And, yeah, he comes from other construction background, so we're pleased to have him. The next item you have is certification of yield taxes assessed. So this is for, this came from the, looks like from the Department of New Hampshire Department of Revenue Administration, and it looks like we gotta pay they're gonna do, it's not us, we're gonna end up getting this back, I think, $6,779.71. And that's for map 18, lot 44. Don't ask me what I don't know what the address is on that off the top of my head. But yes. I think that's it. It's all for the same lot. So, someone want to make a motion? We accept that, I guess? I don't.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
I'll
This-
second.
Okay, so it's the certificate of yield taxes assessed, so. Is it a signature? Looks like it. 8/24/20. Oh, God, I can't. Oh, there's 2 places. And there's 2 places to sign, everybody. Robin's nice about filling that in for us. 24/26.
Was that all in favor? Was that all in favor?
Oh, all those in favor? I'm sorry,
Aye.
aye.
Yep.
Sorry, thank you. I got distracted with signing. Glad you're here, Bonnie. Keep me in track.
Somebody has to.
I know. It is true. It's a big undertaking, you know. Yes, it is. The next item we have is the late application elderly exemption. So typically these need to be in by April 15th. The gentleman submitted a letter. He stated that he was unable to apply on time due to multiple health issues that resulted in hospitalization. He's attached a letter. And it says under RSA 7233, it authorizes the select board to accept a late application under certain circumstances, provided the tax rate has not been yet set for the year, and it hasn't.
I'll make the motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Alright, so let's see where we need to sign them here, I think. Right here. That's it. It's on go already. One spot. Okay. The next item we have is the trustee of the trust fund. So this is from Janet Kayla, who is the head person for the trustees. She is requesting the money that we approved at the town meeting for the CRFs. So that would be the highway department, the revaluation, the self-contained breathing apparatus, the natural or man-made disaster, the fire department replacement vehicle, the public safety complex, the medical equipment, highway department, milfoil and other aquatic species, Old Town Hall, the PD gear and equipment, and the fire department equipment. And so that amounts to $167,640. So if someone would like to make that motion to make a motion,
Second it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And then we have one last item, is the abatement follow-up. And I'll wait till everybody's situated here. Perfect, so there's that one. Just have one more, that's fine. And there's that one. Bonnie probably needs to sign that one that you have in front of you, Kim, that you just, yeah. Yes, Bonnie needs to sign that one.
Oh, that's right.
Or maybe it's this one. No, you should have to sign that one. It's like the second page in. Yeah, right there. And then you need to sign this one and this one and this one. Okay, so the last item we have for signature is the abatement follow-up. This was brought up at the last meeting. It was in regards to map 8, lot 12. And there's been a little bit more clarification on the reasoning for the denial of this. And so again, Avatar is coming back stating that to the denial of the abatement. In the explanation.
This was the one we talked to last week that David Dufresne came and spoke on, right?
Yes, yes, and so he's had a conversation with Robin. Robin has had a conversation with Avatar. Avatar has written a much better explanation as to why the
Okay.
denial. So, and it's a whole page long, and I don't necessarily think it's necessary to read it out but we can if you'd like, if everybody would like, but, I think they've done a much better, and I think Dave has, is more understanding of what they're stating for a reason. And addressed his concern, which was not initially addressed, which was the landlocked.
Okay.
So, I'll entertain a motion to,
No move.
I'll second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who made the first one?
Tim. What did you say? Tim made it, and then you can either pick Bonnie or Mike. I heard it. I heard Mike. Just saying. So the next item on the agenda, we're heading into new business. We have the Old Home Association / chairs. We'll look to you, Bonnie, because I'm guessing that you.
So in talking with the Old Home Association while we were setting up and everything the other day, they are interested in possibly, it's not a done deal, but, it's on their list to talk about, possibly getting new chairs for the town hall here, because we've been just breaking some of them lately.
Yeah.
They're not the best of chairs and they break. So,
Okay, so they're looking to make that as a donation to the town? I
like I
guess,
said, it's not a done
No,
deal,
no, so
but
I guess
I wanted to put it for
open
the
that
board.
up for discussion to say, I guess, because we know chairs aren't cheap. So it might be something that they want to look into and come back. It might be something we're willing to maybe split, depending on what the cost is, because I know I've looked in the past how much, and they're not cheap. They're
No,
like
they're not.
$25
They're talking maybe
chairs.
like 20 or so or something.
Yeah, but I mean, I
just
think
to-
the idea is, if it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, no, good.
Well, why don't we first see what they're proposing and then go from
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, like I said, they're still kind of discussing, but they wanted to put it out there for the board just to
I just,
kind of
I
get a
want,
heads up.
I'd like just me like say, we're open to saying, hey, we wanna work with you as well as, we're willing to accept the donation too, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Old Town Hall sidewalk, we'll look to you again, Bonnie.
So a lot of people have been making complaints. They don't see where it lifts up out here, and after years of having it flat, it makes it even harder.
So would you recommend that we just paint that
Paint
slant
that
white?
side, yes.
Okay.
It
And that's-
does not show up,
Yeah.
especially in the dark, and so many
Yeah.
people have tripped, and I'm afraid of somebody really getting hurt.
So I'll just refer, Jim, is there like reflective paint that we could, like to do the marking so that it kind of, I mean, I have no problem with some,
Usually, have polarized glass.
mhm.
It's not good, it's almost like sand, and you paint it and just feed the chickens with sticks, and that's what.
It's kind of, it's reflective.
Always did in Rochester, like paint the crosswalks and stuff. You spray it all before it tacks off, you throw that on there, and it's translucent.
Okay. I don't disagree, so maybe we could ask Dan like what he would think the cost would be, I mean like how much paint it would be, because he probably could tell us, and not that we're looking for anybody at the moment to do it, but I'm just saying to get, I can't imagine, I mean, because who knows, I don't want the paint to be, say, like it's $1,000, I'll be like, what, but,
You have to paint it white.
yeah, yes.
Everything has significance, rules,
No, the intent would be to paint it white so that people are aware that that slant is there.
You might want to just paint the whole thing. I know you got stripes.
No, I think that's it. The idea is to paint between the stripes white, so then it's one solid Yeah, I think, right?
Yeah.
Juan, that's what you're,
Absolutely.
so we can look into that and see maybe what that cost would be for paint and then move from there.
Sounds
Is
good.
everybody
I'm
good
just
with that?
worried that somebody's gonna,
So you want us to
Really get
call
hurt.
it striking people that-
No, I just wanna know how much the paint would cost. That's all I'm asking. The next item we have is ACs, free first come, first serve. So the town does have 2 air conditioning units upstairs. We had donated them to a previous place, but they didn't make it to that location. So we have those. I would say, I know that we can also, I'm gonna look on mine, sorry. PSNH has or Eversource, sorry, dating myself, right? They have a turn-in event. If nobody wants to come get them, there's a turn-in event in Rochester. We just need to get the paperwork downloaded off of I think Eversource's website, fill it out, and they'll pay us, I think, $50 a unit. So I guess that I'm good with that. I'm like, we can offer it out there, and if they're not gone by the time the event happens, then we can take them down and turn them in and get $100 for the town. Is everybody good with that?
Do you know roughly when that is?
It's gonna be like, I think it's the weekend of maybe November 5th. So it's only like 2 weeks away.
November.
Sorry, gosh, September. I don't know why I said November. Oh my gosh, good lord. So if we can get that out on the website to say, first come, first serve, we have 2 units, and, they'll be gone by the weekend of September 5th.
Okay.
Is everybody, so if somebody wants to make that motion, that would be great.
Motion.
Okay, anybody second that?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The next item we have on here is banking. So I spoke with one of the women from the bank regarding our account. So we have our regular bank account, general fund account, which we are all on there as signers. But then the town has, the conservation has an account. There's the ambulance revolving fund and the police detail fund. Those 3 accounts typically have only had the treasurer's name on the account, and the recommendation was to at least have 2 people's names on the account. So what I'm looking for now is to see if we can go ahead and have one of our names put on the banking account. Otherwise, we can't really do much business with those accounts. I don't mind having my name on the account, but if anybody else wants to have theirs,
I'll
that's
volunteer
fine.
to have my name on it.
Okay, so the motion, Tim is making the motion?
Yep.
Someone second that?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So I will just need, in order for this to happen, I need the minutes from this meeting to take those to the bank
Yep.
so that they can, that's to kind of clarify that. The next item is payroll conversion, and I think you want to speak to this, Kim?
Yes, I've been reaching out to, Christian at MRI to find out when we're gonna do the payroll conversion. And, in the delay of them getting back to me, Carrie Sawyer is the one who's gonna deal with the payroll. So she should be reaching out to me in the next couple of weeks. They've had, people leave, those positions, and this is why it's been delayed. Also, so I'm looking for transparency to just transfer as of January 1st, the payroll over, because it makes it much easier. Doing it in the middle of a quarter or anything is a nightmare.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that, because I think I was just talking to another town that uses MRI and MTS, and we were talking about payroll, and they said that they cut over it on 1/1 of the, I don't know if it was this year, prior year, whatever, but by doing that, it avoids us from having to do like 2 W-2s,
Yeah.
W-2s, right?
So we're
W2s.
looking January 1st, 2027?
Yeah.
Yes, that they would,
Okay.
that we would implement using
Right.
the payroll.
Just wanted that clarification.
Right. Yeah,
Yep.
Makes sense.
yeah, okay. So, which translates into number 15, which is we have the, I guess maybe, which is part of the system, MRI, MTS system, the bank reconciliation module. Kim?
Yes. So basically, once we get everything into the AP, like, we get Avatar in and everything starts going into there, we still need to be balancing this portion to the bank, statements and not just treasurer. So basically, in order to do that, we really are gonna need the, bank reconciliation module, which was not priced out at the time that we did the rest of these.
And
What should we look at?
what was the proposal of what they were providing?
The bank reconciliation is usually $4,000 for the, purchase of it, and then an annual support of $1,000, a year. And Christian says, given the delays of some of this, they're willing to adjust the annual fees and bill $500 up, and just do the annual fee and bill just the $500 upfront. So instead of paying $4,000, we're only paying $500 for the actual module.
Okay.
And then $1,000 a year after that, which.
Yeah. And so I can say, we do have money in, data communication and equipment. I don't necessarily, I think that happens to do with any computer type of, computer replacement type of stuff, purchases. We have 10,000 in the CRF, that's, right now it's at $10,517.63. I think given that they're willing to sell it to us for $500 and the cost is $4,000, I don't think that's
I'll
bad.
make a motion
But
to accept that then.
Okay, so
No, I'll second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. We can discuss, maybe we don't need to use it out of that account, Kim, but we can take a look at other
Yeah.
lines.
There's gonna be a lot of work going into getting the stuff transferred over, so that's why I said January 1st would be good for the payroll. The bank reconciliation was gonna be a lot of work going into that, so even if that's done, it doesn't have to be done this year,
Right.
or, I mean, we can pay the $500 this year to get purchased,
Right.
and then maybe after the first quarter.
Yeah. We just need to make sure when we get ready to do budget for next year that we have to incorporate that $1,000. Just as on a side note, just as FYI for everybody. So the next item is town furniture property. So I will note that, last week or a week or so ago, I guess last week, not this past, well, week and a half ago when we did the electronics take back, we brought all the town stuff over and provided it in the bins or wherever. In looking around upstairs, we have some excess furniture that we aren't utilizing. It's nothing that's useful for us for the town. Like there's a big metal desk with a top on it that has an electrical outlet. You can use it. We're not going to use it. I don't ever see any of us using it. So, and there might be a couple of other pieces, some old chairs that are up there. So I was just looking to see if we could be willing to, and the old voting box, which it's just the case, which is behind here. It has no useful purpose to us. It has no electronic stuff in it or whatever. So I'm looking to see like if we could just give that away if anybody's willing
It's
to
not
take it.
historic or anything, it's not that old, or not?
What the old this one is just the plastic one
Oh, I
prior
see
to
what you're
the
saying.
yeah.
Well, I mean, when do we do the big yard sale?
I don't know that we're doing a yard sale. are
We're
we?
not doing one this year.
So,
Okay.
but so
That
I mean,
would
I think
usually be like more like June or July.
so. I would just say maybe we can put it out there saying we have a couple of pieces of furniture, some chairs, and I'm talking. They're just like regular. They're kind of like old acrylic. I feel like they're like old plastic hard chairs that and but if somebody wants them, that's fine. If not, and then that desk, which is big metal, and if nobody wants it, we can certainly put it in the metal pile. But I'm just trying to try and get stuff situated so it's a little bit cleaner upstairs, and so we can.
Anybody, if you put it out there and put maybe a donation for that stuff, and then
I mean, I don't necessarily think, to me, I'm thinking, I'm fine with if somebody wants to come and take it and just get it out of the building. We're not using it, a lot of it's, you know, I mean, it's just sitting up there and
It's taking up room.
it's just become like the storage upstairs and it's like, so that's my proposal. I don't know if anybody's good, you know, if everybody's fine with that. I'll, like,
Over that.
so if you want, somebody wants to make that motion
I'll
to,
make a motion to get rid of the excess furniture.
and we'll just put it out there for first come, first serve if anybody wants it. And if it's there after 2 weeks or whatever, we'll just get rid of it. Is everybody good with that?
Sure.
Okay, so Bonnie made the motion,
I'll second it.
Mike seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
So, town property, I think you had something, Jonathan.
Yeah, I should have, I'm still learning how to do things correctly, but I noticed like a half an hour before the meeting, I said I should have added on to the agenda, but it can fit under this. Jim over in Highway Department has been doing a lot of really great work over a period of months, actually more than months, because it would have gone back to last year even, looking to purchase a new piece of equipment. They've really done their homework on it really well as to cost and what they're looking for, what they need. He'd like to talk to us about it.
I don't know the protocol on that. But I'd like to say,
No, just say what you're here for.
So, yeah, it's in regards to the excavator. I guess Dan had come in a couple of months ago and went over purchasing a new excavator.
He's commented about it
That's-
several
yeah.
times.
So anyway, like John had said, we had been looking at it for them for quite a while. We went 2 years up the mountain with demonstrations. We were wanting to put a unit on the loader, but Caterpillar, the only vendor they had, went out of business through COVID, and so that didn't pan out. But probably it wasn't the best route anyway. The excavator certainly would be much more suited for getting the higher brush and stuff down on the road edges. Also, this excavator is it's not a subcompact, but it's much smaller than the one we currently have. It's a 3-piece boom on the new one, which means, you know, if you can picture it, you can fold the boom up much tighter and pick it up over the side of the truck. So it's also not exactly a zero-turn machine, but the swing on the back of the excavator that we have now is big. So you and with the 2-piece boom, you will most of the time have to sit on the opposite side of the road and reach across to ditch. So you're encumbering traffic both lanes. This would be small enough that you could sit on one side of the road, much safer for the motoring public as well as us being out in the road. That's another attribute to it. We looked at trade-in value, sale, what those Cat machines go for. The top of the price, was about $45,000. That would be a machine in immaculate shape. They're offering us $40,000 trade-in on it. And like the air conditioning's not working, the paint's kind of faded on it. I think 40 is a good price on the machine. So the other part of it is between block grant money, CRF money, we have the money to purchase it. So there wouldn't be any lease, any cost, no money from the capital reserve.
No, would
Just-
be
just-
money from the capital reserve, no money from the general, from taxation.
From the taxation, yeah. So that's where we're at. This is the quote. I just need a signature. It'll probably take somewhere between 2 or 3 weeks, a month.
So you have 3 quotes, right?
Not on this, there are 3 of them to,
There's not 3 people who sell excavators?
not the 3-stick boom ones. No. No. There's one other company, Terex.
So you have the quote from them?
What's that?
So you have a quote from them?
No, because we really weren't that interested in it. We bought a $300,000 fire truck because that was the truck that they felt was best suited. The Terex one, the reasoning for this is these machines have been around a while. Parts availability, we dealt with this vendor quite a bit. We just felt like this was the one. Like I said, we looked at a bunch of other ones, and none of them were. I think Volvo makes a smaller machine about that size. I've never seen a 3-stick Volvo. And as far as the head and stuff, I'm not really sure. There are 2 different types of head. There's one that's basically a piece of chain on the roto part of it. And then there is this type that these guys sell, which are steel dogs, like. So I went over, New Durham had the one with the chains and hated it. Theirs is on a cat track machine, which would be pretty much useless to us because you got to trailer it anytime you move it, as far as a track machine goes. Yeah, that's where we're at.
So what's the?
I wouldn't feel comfortable making a decision like this right now without having more information and the quotes that we require.
Didn't we move pretty quickly on like the fire department though, like he was suggesting when we
Fire department was made by, the decision was made by the town.
No, but even before that, there was like before it was determined to be paid completely out of the capital reserve, wasn't?
No,
It was brought before us. Did he bring before what he had looked into for different?
He showed us the different options as well. And then was Scott's decision to buy it wasn't made by us, it was made by the town.
Yeah,
the town
true.
made.
I do agree with
And
that.
that's why what Scott, we've always said that when we make decisions here, we require multiple votes and more and as much information as possible. And I understand they have the money. Not against the idea, I just
I bought a chipper, a 6-wheel plow truck. The one time you made me get 3 other quotes and 2 other quotes and actually cost us money on that one. And I've also sat here and, like I said, watched them guys buy a $300,000 truck, one price. I watched them come in here and buy a saw the other night, and
every time the fire department's had something
no
purchased,
3 prices.
they've always
You
come up with
never
multiple
said a
prices.
word. Yep.
That's not true.
Go
Tim.
ahead and buy it. We're getting it
That is
out.
not
Windy
true at all.
Ridge. We can go back and watch the
I'm
video.
happy to. Let's do
I
it.
was sitting right here.
I'm happy to. I can guarantee you, every
Whatever.
time Jared's come to buy something, he's had 3 quotes. The same thing with Scott.
You don't want to buy it?
It's not that I don't want to buy it, I want information. There's a way we do things, man. There's a proper way to do things, that's all I'm asking to do.
One way or the other, do what you want.
Excuse me, Madam Chair, I'm just asking that we do things the way we're supposed to be doing them in a proper order. I'm not here to have an argument with
So-
anybody.
Okay, so, what I'm hearing, whatever, is saying is and I know we request 3 quotes. So if there are not 3 companies that provide this type of particular machine that we're looking for, we would look at to however many companies there are. I just want to.
Yes.
Okay, so Jim, with that, how many companies offer this particular piece of equipment that you're looking to purchase?
That particular piece of equipment in this area, this one,
There's only one company in this area that offers that equipment.
So what was the other piece of equipment that he was asking about, that he mentioned?
You said there was another company, but I don't know if it was Volvo, you said that there was another company.
I guess Terex.
Terex.
Okay, that was who you said, right. So if you got a quote from them for a similar piece of equipment, I mean, you could bring it, but your preference, the department's preference would be to have this one, even if it was, say, slightly more expensive or more expensive. So, no, I'm just asking the
Excuse me.
question. I'm asking the question.
Madam Chair,
Can we, yes,
I feel as though that was outlined.
yes, it is. You don't need to be, so what I'm asking is, can you call the company, get the quote, and we can look at it, seeing as how there's only 2 companies in this area. I'm leaning down because I can't see.
Yeah.
So then we'll have the 2 quotes, but I mean, in what would be presented is to say, this is what our preference is, this is what we find has better reviews, and this and that and whatnot. I mean, so we're following protocol. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Brady Dale.
Yeah, okay, all right, we're done. So.
Jim, you
we'll move on.
realize I'm happy with getting this. It's literally just following a procedure.
Yeah, just.
Okay, all right, enough.
Follows the same procedure still.
All right, we're good. We're done here. We're done. So we're gonna move on to public comment. Any public comment? All right, BOS comment. So Bonnie?
I was gonna tell them, I think they did a good job. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone that came out and joined us for the Touch a Truck Old Home event. The Red Hat Band, they were amazing. The fire department, the highway department, the police department, Kate from Conservation, John from the Sunrise Lake Watershed, the canine demonstration, the state highway, state police, Little T's food truck, Meemaws, face painting, Anderson Windows. I'm sure I've missed somebody, but thank you to all of them, and especially my amazing rep team who did a lot of work to put these things together.
The
And we
Stratford
appreciate all of
County
you.
drone team was here.
Yes, the Stratford County drone team, they were amazing too.
What's coming up?
I think we have a little bit of a break for the moment. We have Halloween. We're working on for October. I don't have that date off
Okay,
the
no,
top
I
of
was
my
just,
head.
usually
And then
you
we
have
have a craft
something,
fair on November 7th.
so usually
that
have
will be at the
something in your
school.
back pocket. I will,
But before that, I just want to make sure that I also want to thank the rec department, and unfortunately Wisconsin wasn't here for the Friday event. However, I did come for the Wednesday lunch/dinner, and it was awesome.
yeah, how
Yes, that
many, how did they turn
I
out?
didn't hear how many.
Okay, I was just
we
curious.
had,
I was curious as
But
to
it
what
was
they turned out.
quite busy, I know that.
Yeah, I came up for a little bit and it was
they-
straight out, so, yeah.
Another fantastic job by the Old Home Association.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was much appreciated to have the highway department, open up a bay again. It's a perfect situation, and with the guys cleaning it up and Dan being there early so I could set up, it was just very, very helpful to make it easy. It's like almost,
Yes.
and our lead guitarist thought it was the greatest thing. I guess there's this thing online where musicians will take a selfie or playing in a garage, and he said that was the ultimate garage picture.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks to our highway department for
Yes.
that.
Absolutely.
Any comments?
No, I did hear good things from a couple vendors about how the band was.
Oh,
so
good.
Yes.
They want to know where you came from.
Right
They
up
said
the
they lived down
road.
the street.
Yeah, right up the road, yeah.
And I've had a few comments being made too about the luncheon though. They thought the food was fantastic. They even thought it was better than last year, not that last year wasn't good, I'm just saying. I think they stepped it up even more.
Oh, absolutely. My son really loved the pumpkin pie.
And for the record, we have 2 years till Middleton's 250th.
Right. So I'll just make a comment. So, and on that day, Bonnie, who else was here? GM Burns came in and they hooked up the building.
Yes,
so
they did.
yeah.
Did you notice I didn't ask about this time?
No, but I just thought it was funny because it was like of all the days, that was the day that worked out the best for them, you know. But they got through all that.
We worked around them.
Yeah, no, it was good. So that
They
has
worked around
happened.
us.
So that's good. And we continue to get the quotes. I'm continuing to try and get the quotes for the windows upstairs and trying to get an electrician to come in to put in the emergency lighting sign. And I think that's all I have at the moment. Will make a motion to go into non-pub at 7-Eleven for RSA 91-A-A:3, and it's actually Roman numerals 2. I think it's B and C. So
I'll second.
Joey.
we're going to discuss that, Bonnie. Roll call vote. Roxanne, yes?
Bonnie, yes.
Legal green, yes.
Jonathan Sindorf, yes.
Tim Kerman, yes.
And we will start that after.